Hi guys, it's Janet Wakeland with remarkablycreated.com here with a simple one-take wonder video today for you. I thought it would be fun for us to occasionally create a card together from time to time so that I can share little tips and tricks with you. And today's tip focuses on a great way to use vellum where you can hide the adhesive. Vellum is a great look, but sometimes it can present challenges with where to put the adhesive so that it doesn't show through. So that's what today's focus is on, as a little tip for you. And what we're going to make together is we're going to make this simple little Valentine's card. So what you're going to need to make this card along with me is you're going to need a 1/4 sheet of black cardstock. So that's 5 1/4 by 8 1/2, or not 8 1/2, excuse me, 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Sorry about that. Let me start all over. What you're going to need is a piece of black cardstock that is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. You're going to need a piece of white cardstock that is 5 1/4 by 8 1/4. You're going to need a piece of black cardstock that is 5 by 3. You're going to need a piece of white cardstock that is 4 3/4 by 2 7/8. You'll need a piece of vellum that is 4 3/4 by 3 1/2. You'll need a scrap piece of white cardstock to emboss your verse on. You're going to need a length of silver ribbon. And then you're going to need some scraps of red shimmer paper so that you can punch your banner punch and your heart from it. And all of the dimensions and the supplies will be on my blog at remarkablycreated.com if you'd like to recreate this card exactly. And so what I did to get started is I went ahead and I embossed this verse. This is from a greeting set that will be debuting January 28th as part of Celebration, and you'll be able to select this stamp set for free with any $50 order during Celebration. And it just says, once in a lifetime you meet someone who changes everything. So you're going to want to emboss that. You're going to want to take your white cardstock and fold it in half. You do have the option of texturizing it if you want, but I'm purposely not doing this because I want to do a little post on my Facebook page to see if they can spot the difference. And then, of course, you're going to want to have cut your pieces of paper. So let's start first with our vellum and our piece of white. I'm just layering the white piece onto the vellum. It's the same length here, but it's a little longer on both sides. And you can simply take a ruler or a scoring tool, and actually let me get my bone folder. Let me work with my bone folder. And I'm just going to make a crease right here along the side, and I'm going to fold this to the back side on this side. And I will do the same thing over here. I'm going to make a little crease with my bone folder and fold this to the back side. And this is that little tip for you of securing vellum. We'll put some adhesive on there, and we'll do the same thing on this side. We'll put some adhesive. And now I can take and I can adhere the whole thing to the black piece of cardstock, just like that. And I can set that aside for just a second. On my embossed piece, you want to take a handheld punch, crocodile, anything that's going to give you a small circle, just like so. We will take our ribbon, and let's see if I can get it through while you guys are watching. Probably. Whoops. Let's try this again. We're going to take our ribbon, come around to the back side. And so now we've got our ribbon coming out both sides. I want to take, and I want to, oops, not yet, sorry about that. Sticky strip first, Janet, sticky strip first. So this is our red line tape or sticky strip. It is double-sided adhesive, and along the bottom edge, I'm going to put this on. The reason why I'm using sticky strip instead of regular adhesive, the texture of the glimmer doesn't always adhere firmly to snail, and so I want to make sure that I get a good grab. I want to make sure that that glimmer paper stays put. And so I've got that sticky strip along the bottom. I like to start in the middle, and then I like to start, and then I go to either outside edge with the banner pieces, and then I can just come back in here into the middle, and I'm kind of going different directions with them. And so I've just added them in the middle just like that. Then you would add your adhesive like I've already done. You're going to want to place that in the center of the vellum piece that you created. And here on the back side, we'll go ahead and we'll just fold our ribbon over onto that piece of adhesive, just like so. We'll trim off the excess that we don't need. And we can add, I'm a big adhesive girl, stick it on good. And then we'll add that to the front of our Whisper White card. And now we can go ahead and add that to our quarter sheet of black. And then one last thing, I have a little heart that I punched out. We'll put a little glue dot behind that. Glue dots, dimensional, sticky strip are all great to use with our glimmer paper. Okay, Jen. I'm going to stick a glue dot to the back of it, making sure that it comes off. It's always when, you know, people are watching, right? And there you go. You've got your card. And you can see the difference without dots and with dots. And that little texture folder just really makes a big difference. And you're going to want to stay tuned for our new texture embossing machine that is debuting January 28th as well. It's going to be a great tabletop machine to keep handy as you're working on all of your cards, and it's going to be a great portable machine to take with you to crops and events and things like that. So I look forward to making cards with you again in the future. Take care and God bless.